like it's nothing. All right, here we go. We have a green light. Let's engage track mode. Such an incredible feeling having that car squat down, have the rear wing extend up high behind you in the rear view mirror, and then with the McLaren Senna in front with Tim behind the steering wheel. I had so much fun with this car last week at Beza. I thought it was so docile, so controllable, such a nice feeling car. Let's see how it feels on this proper big track. Tim has already warmed it up in the previous session. Now the tires have cooled down obviously a bit, since we had to make sure that that Senna was all back in tip-top shape for him to drive it as well. Just waiting for the marshal to give us the go-ahead, and then we're good to go. This car is so focused as well. These racing seats are so comfortable, which are fixed in the carbon top, but they're super soft, and the cushioning is very, very comfortable. Much more so than in the Senna. The Senna shaped seat, the shape of the Senna seat is very good. Oh, there we go. Putting it into drive. Manual, of course. Going into that first turn, just having a feel for how the car reacts. Rear tires definitely still need some more temperature. Ooh, and the blow up of the turbos, and naturally it's aspirated sounded. Oh, and Tim is just walking away from me so easily in that Senna. Having to push a little bit more in this in order to keep up with him. Yeah, you can definitely hear I'm a little bit quieter in this car because I have to perform a little bit better. Push a little bit harder in order to make sure that Tim this is a nice car though, but it doesn't have the performance of the Senna. The speed of the Senna is just incredible. See how it feels through here. Yeah, definitely a lot of downforce. Very good. Into the fast chicane with the air brake popping up in the rear view mirror. The torque of the engine is incredible. Braking as well. As soon as you hit that brake pedal, with the shifting lights lighting up like a Christmas tree on the steering wheel, approaching the first corner, braking hard, down to second gear for the first hairpin, and the way that Senna just crawls into my rear view mirror is insane. I know that this car is already fast, I can feel that. But the Senna is just playing with it. And he's just blasting past like it's nothing. And you can see the grip of that Senna. Don't get me wrong, definitely a very sophisticated track weapon, but that Senna is just in a different league. But ooh, look at the balance, just a small correction there, but it's so overtake him, I just wouldn't be able to in this thing. Not compared to that Senna. Track car this is, but I think that I probably would have more fun in this car if I would have been on my own instead of him chasing me in the Senna, because he just puts on the pressure as he is so fast. Oh wow, look at him just smiling as I switched on. Let's cool down. Let's cool down and take this all in. Again, what an incredible experience it is to experience these two cars, and now jumping into this thing and comparing it with that. Already I had the feeling from inside that Senna that that car is just in a completely different league, and now jumping into this, seeing Tim drive it, seeing how easily he can pull away from me and get close to me again once I overtake him. That's why that's called the Ultimate Series. That's why that is a supercar, and that's why that's called the Ultimate Series. That's why that's called a hypercar, and this is a supercar. A very, very fast supercar, but a supercar nonetheless. How incredible to see these two cars on this beautiful sunny day on this fantastic racetrack. I always love this racetrack also to drive in races, and now with these two cars, and you immediately feel that both of them are absolutely destined to be on tracks like these. I know they're extremely valuable, I know they're very desirable collector's items, but this is where they should be, and this is also why Tim is such a legend, that he has these cars, owns them, and takes them to this place. Even though this is not a full-on track day, it is touristic park, and it is not all out, it is not going completely crazy, but this is the way you need to use these cars, because on the road they have the presence, they have the flair, they have the appeal if you want to be a poser, if you want to show off. But in my book, you're a true baller, you're a true legend if you use them like we did now, and how Tim is using them. So again, such a big thank you to Tim, to SHMEE150, for giving me the honor of driving these cars again together with him here on the Nürburgring. I couldn't have imagined a better day apart from the minor glitch we had in the Senna, but that is it. That's the only thing. Other than that, the weather is perfect, the track is perfect, with mine only a couple of cars on the track and a couple of bikes, and then together with Tim, with my buddy, driving these cars. what an experience. I can't stop talking about it. I know I'm rambling on, but I'm just so excited. This is what lights my fire, what makes my heart beat faster, and why I love cars and racing so much.